Righto, just going to do a quick video here on what you do when your winch rope snaps. It snapped at the eyelet. Not surprised, it was getting pretty shaggy around the eyelet, so I've sort of been waiting for it to let go. So we're just going to splice this out here in the field. So I'm going to make another loop. It's probably a little bit long of my splice. A loop there, splice that long, it's probably still a bit too long. Somewhere there. Yeah, I like that. So all we need to do is we need to open up the rope here where we're going to put the tail through. Try to get it, it's 12 strands, so you try to get 6 strands on one side, 12 on the other. 6 on one side, 6 on the other. You make a nice big hole there. Feel it, is it even? No, one more strand over to the right. There we go, now we feel about even. Make a nice big hole, stretch it out a little bit. You can use the rope to give it a bit of slack either side, and it helps you just get that rope out like that. Make a nice big hole now. Get our tail, and we just push it through there until we got about the right size eyelet. That's what I like about there. Now, lucky for me, when it broke, it's given me a nice taper, nice smooth taper, so I'll use that. That's good. Now, to lock that off, other people will just splice that through there. It's the cheat, it's the easy way. The best way is to splice this through this. Now, you might say, how am I going to do that without taking the winch rope all the way off the drum? Well, I'll show you a little trick. So, again, you make a hole, but in the tail side this time. Now, this hole needs to be quite large. You've got to stretch that hole out. Just got to work that hole until it's nice and wide. See how it's getting nice and wide? Open that hole right out like that. Now, instead of putting the rope through it, we put the tail through it, the loop through it. Look at that. Tricky. And look at that. How about that? Now locked off. Look at that. See that? It's locked off. Okay. Now you can go, if you're like me, I don't like this twists in here, so you stretch that hole out a little bit more, and you got to work out which way you're going, and you get your tail back through its own hole. Just to get the twists out of that bit of rope, out of those strands, so she's not twisted up. Makes it nice and neat and tidy. Now all we got to do is another one through here. Well, you don't have to, but I'd like to do another one through the running end, back towards your drum. Just make another nice big hole there. Again, trying to have it even, 6 strands on one side and 6 on the other. Just work that rope loose until you can get the tail through. Nice. Righto. Now what we've got to do is feed the rest of this tail inside the running end. Now to do that, you want to get a piece of tape and wrap a bit of tape around this, otherwise it's going to be real hard to feed it down through there. So give me a sec, I'll be back. Righto, 100 mile an hour tape, or just cellophane style sticky tape is best, packing tape, because it's nice and wide and it's easy to peel off, but a bit of lecky tape will get us done. So from where all the shaggy bits are, you just want to start wrapping that out to the end. the end. So you've got a nice pointy bit at the end. Makes it easy. Tear that off. Fold that last bit over so it's easy to get the next bit of tape off the roll. Fold over my sticky bit at the end here. Righto, now I've got a nice pointy bit, right? So I can poke that down through the rope. Righto. So just below where the tail's coming out here, you want to make another incision. But this time we're not going all the way through, we're going inside this rope. Righto, so we're just going to open up a little hole. Really nice if you've got like a pen, the outside of a pen or something like that, works really well. Just going to fold over that little end bit and I'll poke that down in there. Now you just got to feed the rope, keep opening it up and feed the rope over the top of your piece of tape. See how the rope just opens up when you push it back on itself? You just keep doing that. Grab hold there so you're holding the piece of tape, and then you feed the rest of it back over itself, and then you go again. All these years we've been using steel wire rope, and you break a rope and you're stuffed. Now we've got Dyneema, and you can just re-splice it on the spot. No tools, no nothing. How good's that? Nearly there, let's go a little bit further. Righto, so we've got plenty done there now. I'm just going to go a little bit further here, so then I can poke my tail out, peel the tape off, and then pull it back in. So somewhere here I'll open the rope up and see if I can get my piece of tape out. There it is. Just pull that out like that. Now we just peel our bit of tape, just like that. It all comes off nice and easy. Being left tape, really easy. That's cool. Now we've still got a tail hanging out. We just feed this from here, and it disappears inside. There we go. Done. Another loop ready to go. What did that take me? About 5, maybe 10 minutes. Good to go. Fresh new loop. Spliced. How good is Dyneema? Eh? If only we could use that instead of steel wire rope everywhere. Just need people to realise the benefits of it. The safety benefits of it alone. It's worth its weight in gold. Worth making the swap from steel wire rope to Dyneema. And then being able to do that out in the field, you beauty. Righto. I'll get back to what I'm doing.